Did you get a notification, Anne-Marie?
What?
Did you get a notification? Okay. Hey, Michael and Joseph. Joseph, I just sent you a text message. How's everybody doing tonight? So we did break a couple helmets, Sack Exchange, and what helmets did we break? Sack Exchange, Kittle, and Romo were the ones we broke. 3. We did open a grid up to start tonight off. Bo messaged me, took Pittsburgh. Eric G grabbed a couple. We're continuing to do pick one, get 3s with fillers. As long as we have as many good headliners where we should be able to fill these. We're going to go, hey numbers, we're going to keep rolling with these. At some point I'm going to random 2 teams. We're going to cut more teams out at that point. And yes, I did. I did pick up another Junior Seau Pro line with a letter. Singer wants spot 3. So fillers are open too. Whoops, wrong grid. We'll do as many fillers as we got to do. Only helmets. David Adams is preparing for the National, so there's a little bit of an issue with getting some timely product. I'm hoping by Friday. They're packing trucks up and stuff because they're heading out. To the show to set up for Wednesday. So hopefully Friday night we'll have some baseball stuff to break. Mark Brown says Las Vegas. So we'll do what we're doing for now for tonight. Well, hopefully we can get through some helmets tonight. We're somewhere under 30. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 28. 28 left. 28 left and a lot of good stuff. There's Bo Jackson, Chrome Flex, TJ Watt, STS Flex, Purdy, STS Flex, Penix, Throwback Flex, Josh Allen, Slate Flex. So there's 5 flexes right there. You got Donald on a flash, Micah Parsons, I don't know what it's on. Got a Megatron Clennon Rip in there, Marshawn Lynch STS, Dan Marino White Matt. If you're looking for break credit or Brady tickets, these teams are all teams you want to look at. Seattle has 2 hits left. Tennessee has 2 hits left. Baltimore has 2 hits left. And 1 is a wheel spin. Carolina has a Brady ticket. Denver is not dead yet. Jets aren't dead yet. So there's a lot of teams that you can kind of look at and know what teams to know that they definitely got stuff left. All of these teams for sure. I'll put them all in orange. All those teams for sure have hits left. The Jets have a hit left. I've given it out. Atlanta has a hit left. I've given that out. Told you what that is. There are teams in here that have hits left that are not known. So there's mystery hits. And decent stuff too. So Detroit has a known hit left. So Amory, why was your weather alarm just going off? Miami's got a Dan Marino left. Nice looking Dan Marino helmet. But yeah, so Friday I hope to have more stuff. Hope to have some baseball stuff in stock. I'm not going to promise it because they're a mess. I ordered some stuff and it's not in the warehouse, which means it's already packed in the truck. to take. So that she canceled that. And I said, well, find out what you have that I can order. And so I'm supposed to get an email from her in the morning, and we'll see what's still there that I can acquire. They take a lot of stuff to the National because it's a very big event for them. And so they take a lot of stuff with them.
Lori morning for small crafts and roll tides.
It's the old small craft advisory. They'll take a small craft on the water at night.
Well, how many kids have died in Lake Erie this year?
Every year. Because people do stupid.
No, this year has been like
I mean,
David said it was a record number already.
People do crazy things. They go out at night. Any of you guys went out on a Great Lake at night? Can't see crap. Lighthouses are minimal. So.
And if it's choppy, but we have a lot of rip currents going on.
Well, Lake Erie is the shallowest lake in the United States of the Great Lakes.
It's also the most deadliest.
And I thought Lake Superior was.
No.
Probably gets it rough. It gets rough easy. Lake Erie gets rough easy because it's shallow.
The Edmund Fitzgerald.
That didn't sink in Lake Erie, Emery.
You sure about that?
Sing the song.
I don't know the words. Don't be a fuckhead again tonight. Superior.
The gales of November.
Here.
On a lake they call Superior. Where's my what? Found it. Kellogg, I got the Jurgensen helmet in. If you want me to send you a picture, I know you're interested in that. That arrived today. What else? What else arrived today? Triplets helmet arrived today. Potato chips arrived today thanks to Mr. Bo Kreller. I believe there's already one bag that's been dispensed of. Those tasty cakes are pretty good. I gotta watch eating those though. They're really good. So fillers open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Filler takes it to 6. So there's 1 full and 3 fillers left. 1 full, 3 fillers left. We needed some of these credit boxes. Give you guys some spendable money and chase some stuff. A lot of good teams here. I'll highlight. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. These are all teams I've told you have stuff left. Oh, I'm not gonna. Washington's oil. It's Lake Superior, Amory. It sank. It sank in Lake Superior. I promise you.
It's the deadliest lake.
Right. Well, yeah, because Michigan's just a bad state. What else is going on for anybody? I harvested some peppers out of my garden today. Vegas doesn't know what to do with herself. There's helmets everywhere in here. I'm starting to get the next series ready. I was hoping this series will kind of die quick here. We can roll on and start the next series. Next series is going to be high end. A lot more flexes, a lot more painted, chrome flexes. I would imagine Dave and Adams that they have new stuff, like, because they take a lot of little, like they'll take like 10 gloves, and maybe I'll be able to just get like a smaller order or something. Is this the same hat series? Yeah. Where you staying, Soda? Beckham Fins? I haven't seen any Beckham Finn stuff. I did get a new. I did just get a new list from In Demand today. They got new Nick Chubb stuff in. Let's look and see if he's got any Beckham Fins. I'm sure we can make a Beckham Fins. I'm sure we can make one. Where is it gonna open? Let's see, Dolphins. They have very little Dolphins inventory. Tyreek Hill, Dan Marino, Jalen Waddle, and that's it. Wow. Yeah, that's not too bad a drive either. And Strongsville's a nice city, Soda. There's a nice mall there. A lot of nice stuff in Strongsville. No flexes. They got Nick Chubb in today. Nick Chubb stuff came in today. They haven't had any good Brown stuff for a while. They didn't get a lot of Nick Chubb stuff in. They got some the new helmet, the new Browns helmet with a white face mask and the alternate white Chubb. Any of those teams in yellow? One full, 3 fillers, one full, 3 fillers, and we're closed. Let's make some dents on this stuff. Yeah, Toronto's got good restaurants too. Peyton Manning, Speed Flex, $11.50 now. National's going to be a good time. I'm going to go, hey, Pima. Did you get your box? Mr. Pima? I haven't looked at ship station to see what's been delivered. I think he had a heart attack. I know you're into dual sign stuff. There's a dual sign Colts. The sack exchange was hit. I got an exclamation point next to your box. Why? Pima, your box says delivered. Did you get your box? The Colts dual signed is out there, and then John B says filler. Oh, it says delivered. I don't know why. It says delivery exception, but it says delivered. Dixon 6 says filler. Mr. Dixon. Miss Jeanette. right, one full, we're closed. Mark Brown in numbers. I didn't color him in green yet either. All right, Dixon. What we get? Do 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 do. G-Bay, Green Bay, Green Bay, Green Bay. Green Bay is at 4. Yeah, they are at 4 hits. And I'd be remiss to tell you if I could remotely close remember if Green Bay's alive or dead. Because I don't even remember which 4 hit. You want Green Bay? Green Bay's at 4. I'm not guaranteeing they're alive. Any of the teams you see here in orange are alive. The ones that have nothing have 2. Like Baltimore has 2 hits left. Seattle 2, Tennessee 2. Those are teams I would think about more because they have 2 of 29. Odds are better. All right, did I miss some payments? Let me text Mr. Eric G. Nope, no problem. So there's teams with 2 hits. Seattle, Tennessee, Baltimore all have 2 hits for sure left. There are other teams with 2, a couple. Yes, Kellogg. Yes. That is the only pro line in the series. There's an Oilers Earl Campbell pro line. It's the only pro line in the series. Pima says Baltimore, we're full. So I did acquire a second Junior Seau helmet. I found one for sale and I grabbed it. Got a good price on it too. It does have a full letter cert. Jeanette's good. I have not opened Venmo yet. Still haven't opened Venmo because I got the circular of happiness. Bo, Eric, Pima, Eric. I don't know if Bo's in yet. I'm going to text him too. Bo. Lid 1 filled. Oh, Bo, I just got your payment. I just text you. I'll have to. It's down in the storeroom, but I will show it off. Let me text Eric. Plus 226. Bo is on his way in. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do this filler. Random.org. I hadn't logged into random.org yet, so we'll do that together. Emery, would you give me a icy cold Sprite Zero? Oh, this one filled soda. Thank you. That's awful nice of you. All right, filler lid 1. We'll do another. Detroit's at. It's a cool Megatron. It's a Clennon. It's a speed painted, but it's a pretty cool helmet. I like it. I think it's a different helmet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. John B is gonna get the pick, and then Michael, Jeanette, and Mr. Dixon. In that order, we'll get randoms. So there you go. John, go ahead and pick. He's taking Detroit. All right. Copy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Mark on top, John, filler on the bottom. I'm copy and pasting tonight. Hey, Anne-Marie.
What?
What's the best thing for an earache? Ibuprofen, acetaminophen, or the other one? My right ear is, it hurts bad.
Maybe you better start listening better.
Would you slap me while I was sleeping?
Did you do something? Is it from your tooth?
It just, no, man, it hurts. Feels like I got poked in it.
Well, can't be swimmers or you haven't been swimming.
Nope, because we ain't got a pool.
Not no more. I would probably say...
Rapid release, the little red and blue ones?
I would say that probably because that helps more with inflammation. So if it's inflamed in there.
Could you get me some of those? I have the other ones. Actually, I don't have anything in here right now.
2.
Hey, Mr. Bo. How many? The most I can take. The most I can take. All right, Washington, Seattle, and the Giants. I think you all three got decent choices here. In green, filler. Sanger, Lee Dixon. Sounds like a country band. Michael Sanger, Jeanette Lee, and Howard Dixon. In that order. Yeah, Bo is here. I did. You know what? Bo wasn't in. We already dispatched with a bag of those wonderful chips, Bo. All right. Miss Jeanette, you're next.
When I went in the garden yesterday.
The Garden of Eden.
When I went in the garden yesterday, the little tiny baby bunny jumped out.
There's a lot of rabbits in that field, that line.
I know.
She's taking the New York Football Giants, and that leaves 6. Anybody trading? any trades. Jay messaged me. Jay Strauss.
Jay Sprout?
Yeah, he messaged me on Facebook. Notepad. All right, we're gonna get a box number. I don't see any trades. Everybody's got the teams they want. We should. That's why we should do like a 3 or 4 boxer. Everybody gets the teams they want, and then just break them. $28.
Get it for me.
No, I'm just randoming it now. I'll grab the box for you. Because I got helmets stacked everywhere right now.
I know you do. So get it for me.
37, code FLFVUX. 37.
I want my pointy blade one back. I don't know what you did with it.
I didn't have it, Anne-Marie. It fell next to the table. I can see it from here. Look next to box 6 on the ground.
I found it.
Between box 6
there
and the
is a
table.
knife over here.
Yeah. I gotta switch your camera. Won't go and do nothing yet. Let me switch the camera.
I'm just drawing the heart on.
You're drawing. What are you doing? You snorted.
I'm drawing the heart on.
All right. 37. What's 37 gonna bring us?
That's fucking bad. That camera's got something.
I'm going to be moving some stuff around over the weekend. I have a weekend of no racing. We have a weekend to get stuff done. Show them something nice.
Good luck, everybody. Your cousin is a musician.
I know. She's already off the hook. Somebody took this cane. Now I could rightly tell you I couldn't remember who this helmet is because I have I have a good jet inventory. So I just said the Jets aren't dead. That is Garrett Wilson from Ohio State University. One of the good receivers in the league on a Jet splash. Nice hit. I couldn't remember if it was Sauce Gardner, Breece Hall, or Garrett Wilson.
You said that Monday.
But it's Garrett Wilson.
So
Not a bad numbers. He took the Jets, didn't he?
Congrats, numbers.
Or did he get him on a No, he got him on a random.
Oh, no kidding.
No randomizer. Nice hit. Numbers. Garrett Wilson. A receiver that's not truly a diva. The Jets got a gem when they picked him. All right, let's fill it in. 37. Garrett Wilson flash. The Jets go to 3, so I'm no longer going to tell you that there's a guaranteed Jet left. So I've given a lot of hints out, but we've got 27 left. So, all right, nice start to the evening. Good, solid Pro Bowler. All right, let's try the same break. Bo says Pittsburgh. James Wilkins. I am still looking for your Brady helmet. I'll find one. Nobody has one that I can just call and order. But I do have feelers out all over for you, James Wilkins. Few mistaken. Mark Brown, Las Vegas is taken. Well, let me tell you a story about the Mini. So I did buy a Merino Mini, and I had it in the back room, and I made a deal with the guy on a bunch of Minis I have, and I sold it. I didn't realize I sold it. So I do have to get another one. I sold it to Michael Minor. I had a bunch of Minis in there that when I was building a mini series, and I sold them, and that was in the bunch because I went back in looking for it, and it's gone. So I got to reacquire one. I've been trying to get one of those too. I'm going to grab one at the National. I'm sure I'll get one there. The Merino Mini was a fin down dolphin. It was a nice looking one too. So, and then I want to find you a Brady Mini. Like I said, I'm hoping. I haven't been able to find anything online, so I'll probably grab one at the National. I'm confident they'll have plenty there. So, but I'll definitely get you that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only have one to close or 4 fillers. Joseph Kellogg, you want to see that sale helmet? I got a good deal on it, and I'll tell it. Well, for sale, I'll tell you why.
Huh? My what?
Filler. John. Mark Brown, they grabbed the filler before you said Seattle. I'll show you on the chat. So they did. John got filler, Sanger, and Justin. So if you want a filler, you can have the last one. I'm going to show this helmet that I picked up. So it does have a full letter cert, which I like. It is an on-field Pro line, which is better than the one I have. So it's got the extra pads inside. And look at they're white, not yellow. The only flaw on the helmet is there's a little, right at the S on sale. See it right there. There's a little bit of a flaw. And that flaw was in the picture. So you can see it in the picture. So it was there when they certified it. But they're just, the helmets aren't, there's none out there, as you know. So I wasn't going to pass by just for that little flaw. So I grabbed it because I figured someone would trade for it or something. Would make a good, it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't. I got Mark. We're closed. So the helmet's a great example. That's the only flaw on it. It's got clean pads inside it. It's got a full letter cert. It's an on-field, huge SIG. So, that is definitely something that is tradable. I do have the other one in my collection. This is a nicer helmet, but the SIG on the other ones doesn't have that flaw. So it's kind of like they're both nice. But anyway, I picked it up because I had the opportunity, and I figured it would not be hard to make a trade with somebody for that. So, or put it in a series. So either way. I mean, it's junior sale and it's on the Chargers. Got you, Pima. Got you. Dixon 6. I know you were interested. I did grab that Plunkett TK. So I did grab the Plunkett TK. It is en route to my house. I know some guys were interested in that. And I'll be honest, I also bought the Gifford TK because I think those helmets are just not, you can't get them. So whether I use them in a series or we do a trade or something, whatever. But I did grab the Gifford Giants TK and the Plunkett TK. So we'll have those here. I don't know when they're going to arrive, but and either work trades or whatever. We'll figure it out. Well, when I get it, it's a college Plunkett TK. I showed it the other night. A guy had it for sale, and he had a good price on it. Ain't gonna lie, I got it for a good price. So that price goes. If I make a trade, I will. I'm not gonna. I didn't get it to like profit. I got it because I know somebody in the room will probably want to trade for it. But the Plunkett Stanford TK suspension. You hit a helmet in here, you could trade something you hit tonight for it. I think Dixon is the one that really wanted that. It might have been Hans, too. Might have been Hans. One of those Raider fans wanted it, but it was purchased with the thought of putting it in somebody's collection. So you guys know my thoughts on that. All right, so John B wins the randomizer. Justin, you get the first pick. When I see a helmet like that, I just know that there's not going to be, more in existence. I've been trying to snatch them, use my buying power and stuff like that to try to get them, and then you guys we'll work it out in the back end. He's taking Baltimore. All right, let's fill this baby up. What did I do? You would trade for Junior Seau? I think there's a long line of guys that would trade for that. I mean, the good news is I have two. I'm into one a lot heavier than the other. The other one is actually, I haven't decided whether I would trade that other one because it is. I like Junior Seau when I was a young person. I was a super big fan of Junior Seau. So I may keep one for myself that I've had in my collection. I've sold so many in my collection. Sometimes it sucks. Some of the helmets that are not in cases in the basement anymore. Lid 2. I sold some of my bats too. I'm probably gonna move on some more of my bats. I just don't have enough room to display all the bats. But right now I have a case that was non-Browns players. It's looking rather bleak. Matter of fact, the only helmet in there is a Junior Seau. 75. Who was the most famous guy to wear 75? I don't know. A couple guys. Howie Long wore 75. Mean Joe Green wore 75. 75 was a well-rep number. Guy for the Vikings. Anne Marie, we're ready for you. Oh, we got to do the draft. What am I thinking? We're not ready for you, Emery. Keep eating your cucumbers. I totally forgot I got a randomness. Keep eating your cucumbers. Hey, did you put all those cucumbers in that salad thing you made? Anne-Marie? Did you cut the whole cucumber up? Yeah. I wanted to try a slice, but I don't want it when you put all that other crap in there with it. Dixon on top, James on the bottom. You know, for only planting 2 cucumber plants, I can't believe the amount of cucumbers that are on those vines.
This doesn't have anything on it yet. More?
No, not right now. That's not bad. Kind of bumming that I didn't plant watermelons this year, but I don't have good luck with them. All right. Well, the filler police here have some decent choices. Justin G. You got a Darnold and Namath duel. We'd have to paint that helmet. We'd have to get rid of that Darnold on there. It'd be a good candidate to have painted, Sanger. Let's paint right over Darnold's name. Yeah, Piedmont Point collects multi-sign helmets, so if you have any, he's interested. All right, first pick, Justin G. He's taking the Natty. Next pick, Michael Sanger. You're all on a live shot here. So none of those fillers are dead. Who is Michael Sanger taking? Houston. And the third is Mark Brown. All right. I already picked the box number. Accidentally. 75. Anne-Marie, do you want me to get that for you? I'll get it. It's right underneath that awesome Jets helmet up there. I'll get it. Right there under Mr. Maynard. So we are going to have some TKs in the next series. I'm going to move the say out. I'll show you. Well, I don't open it.
Get back. Evil orange thing. What are you getting?
I'm going to show this to Kellogg after we break. I bought that. All right. Plenty of good stuff left. Plenty of stuff to trade for. If you don't like what you hit. I remember at the National, I picked up those 2 junior stay-out autographed Duke footballs.
Good luck to everybody.
Those were in the series, I think. Somebody want our fillers.
We'll Wasn't that 2 fillers?
No, I think he picked this team. He did. John Reed.
Congrats, John.
That's Ed Reed with a nice purple ink. Nice one, John. John B. taking a helmet home tonight. I'm sure John will be working that in with a trade. John B. is acquiring I personally think it's the nicest Johnny Unitas helmet I've ever seen. Me and John are working on a trade for that. And that is one of the helmets I'll probably going to miss quite a bit. Ed Reed, 75. Well, Baltimore goes to 1. They still have another hit. So, and now you know it's a spin. Because Baltimore had 2, and they have a spin. So, Baltimore has a spin. So, I don't know what's left for spins. I didn't bring the wheel of names up. Give me a second and I'll tell you. A 300, a 400, and a 500. That's what's left for spins. 3, 4, and a 5. We'll probably, depending on how many helmets we get off tonight, we might kick that up a notch. All I have is helmets tonight, Pima, because David Adams is packed for the Nationals. I put an order in, and she said they couldn't fulfill the order, so they canceled it. And then she's supposed to let me know what I can order tomorrow morning for Friday. So tonight's just going to be helmets. But hopefully Friday I have baseball stuff in stock. There we go. There's the line. Boom, boom, boom. James Wilkins on Buffalo. Bills. Bill Kreller says, get off Pittsburgh. Mark Brown says, I'll take a Bo Jackson Chrome Flex. All right, there's where we set. Everybody wants Buffalo. James says 2 fillers. Yep, fillers are open with the line drop. So there. Some of these teams have hits that I'm not highlighting. So I'm not highlighting every team that has a known hit, but I am highlighting the ones I've been promoting. San Francisco has a Brock Purdy STS Flex. I will instantly be interested in trading for that back because I have a tough time getting Brock Purdy stuff. Pima says, I'll take San Francisco. Atlanta has a Flex. Marino, Aaron Donald, Flash, Spinner ticket, Spinner Brady ticket, Jamar Chase, John B. and Justin. Just so you guys can see them. John B. and Justin. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 2 fulls to close. 2 fulls to close. Or 4 more fillers. It doesn't matter to me either way. Oh, you wanted to see the Jurgensen helmet that I grabbed? It's the same thing I've had. I've had it in the past, so I'll show it to you. It's a clean sig Sonny Jurgensen TK. It's either going to go in a series or it's going to go to a collection. But there, that's it right there. Sonny Jurgensen, clean TK. It's a picture of him signing it too. It's in the top here. A picture of him signing it. So that is the Jurgensen I was telling you that I had grabbed. Also, I know you were interested in that Kellogg. That's my phone. Mr. Pima, I got your text already. I don't know if I can show. Dixon, are you still in here? Mr. Dixon? Eric G, what's going on, Eric? We're showing some helmets that I've acquired. Some of them are for trade. I bought them with the sole purpose of trade, and some will go in the series. Purchases. And the person I bought the Plunkett off of, I bought from before. He's a reputable TK guy. He says, Eric G says Bengals. It's going to open it there. That's the Plunkett helmet that I got. That is a TK. That's actually an older TK. You see the bubble on the side that I bought. I showed it to you guys the other night, so I have that coming. I don't know. I either going to work a trade with somebody for it, or I'll put it in a series. It doesn't matter either way. It's not a helmet that's going to be able to basically be repurchased. One to closer, 4 fillers. Justin, I got you too. Bo, I got you. Mark, I got you. John, you're sending it all at once. James, your PayPal, I think. James is good. Eric, you're texting. All right, we're almost filled. 1 to go. Miami. We are closed. All right, numbers ascending. I'll run the randomizer on the filler. We'll do lid number 3. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 is going to be James Wilkins. Justin G, you'll get the first draft pick. Sending me a pick. Numbers is paid. It sounds like the picture Justin G just sent me. Oh, that's a cool helmet, Justin. Is that a Pro line? Greatest show on turf, 4 Sig. That's a nice helmet. That's a nice. Is it a Pro line? It looks like a Pro line. What's he selling it for? All right, picking is James Wilkins. I like that helmet. And Joseph, I like the helmet you sent too. Seahawks. James W. Filler. Oh yeah, I like it. It's a good looking helmet. I don't mind a few pro lines, especially if they're on the right piece. You know, that's the helmet the Rams wore. That was the helmet that they wore at that time, you know. So some helmets on a pro line, I don't get upset about them at all. Like the Earl Campbell in this series, I would put the if I had the Earl Campbell that's in this series, I'll tell you exactly what I would do with it. I would find the correct face mask that Earl Campbell wore, and I would build it out like Earl Campbell, like the helmet he wore, to match the generation with the proper face mask. Make sure I'd go back and find some pictures and make sure I got all the stickers that were correct for the vintage of helmet. And that's how I would do the Earl Campbell that's in this series. I would make it a period correct piece. Because listen, Earl Campbell's not going to be around long. You know, he's not in great health. He doesn't sign. When he does sign, his signature is atrocious now. Tony Dorsett's another guy. Tony Dorsett has to have somebody with him at all times. You know, at the National 2 years ago, or a year ago, 2 years ago, I don't think I went last year. 2 years ago in New Jersey, he had to have somebody literally pick up every helmet for him and sign. He couldn't do anything on his own self. You know, those players like that they're going to be gone, you know, and then those helmets are going to be worth, like that Seau helmet that fetches, 4 figures all day long. So like the Earl Campbell helmet, you could order the correct face mask for that for like $60 or $70. If somebody hits it and don't want it and I buy it back, that's probably what I'll do, is I'll invest the money to put the period correct face mask on it and make it a game build for them. And, if you're a football fan of the 80s, my generation, that's just a piece. And I have the worst earache. I've never had an earache like this. Oh, we're picking fillers. We got the Rams, we got Philly, and we've got... Wow, all the fillers are live. Again, all the fillers are live, and they're known to be alive. So, Justin G., who you taking? If he's on Facebook, Justin, tag me. Tag me in that post. Or let me know what he wants for it. I'll see if I can swing it. So Justin, then James, then John, and you're all 3 live. Justin's taking Carolina. You probably got enough Aaron Donald helmets. Next pick, James Wilkins. Donald or the Mystery Eagle? Anne-Marie, it's time for you. It's time to play the game.
Oh.
I don't mind the Rams flash. It's better than the Lunar.
That asshole.
Who are you calling an asshole, Anne-Marie? Don't call me names.
Your cat. What number?
I'm getting that right now.
He's so bad. Is there something for him to get into? Steal? Tearing up?
Box 3, code OBVLYT.
Wait a minute. Number 3?
Number 3.
So this one.
Helmet 3 is box 3. And it's right there. Just need that awesome Tyreek Hill helmet. That Tyreek's going to be in the series.
He looks like he's in pain.
That's going to be in the series. He's screaming. The other side of it looks nicer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're doing box 3.
Hey, there's the asshole right now. You might want to get him
Kitty, 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 kitty,
before
kitty.
Indy goes after him.
Remember, kitty, kitty, kitty. I forgot.
You know you're not allowed Indy.
Go get him, baby.
Round him up.
Emery's being mean to the cat.
No, he's just bad.
I got it.
Good luck, everybody. Ready?
I'm ready. I'm getting the grid ready. That's a Brady entry.
Oh, see, this one didn't. See?
Some were taped on. They were all supposed to be taped on. That is that. Emery, set the box down and use your good hand there. Denver is your Brady ticket, number 1 of 5. Denver Broncos.
Round him up, Vegas.
So Pima, you get $300 break credit.
Congrats, Pima.
You get a 1 in 5 shot at a
Do you
Brady.
need this one?
I don't because I keep Pima's tab on the phone.
Okay, then give that to me.
Denver Brady 5. Yeah, put it back in that box.
Vegas, you're gonna
box
get
3,
caught.
Denver Brady 5. 3, Denver Brady 1 of 5. Denver 1 of 5. Pima. Denver. We're gonna discount that because so there you go. So there you go. We're getting there. Only 2 Brady spots left. And 3 spins left. So some of these are going to have Chicago, Carolina, and Baltimore all have that kind of stuff going on. And hold on, I got to fix this grid now because I didn't make enough copies. It'll just take me a second.
We have the sweetest cat on earth. Switch the camera. And this is the devil.
There's the devil.
Yep. See, you're going to get it.
He's a big boy. That was our mystery cat that I found.
He was so sick.
He was. All right. All right. Go lay down, Vegas. Go lay down. Go lay down. All right, we're going to do another one. There, got it blank. All right, let's try another one. Bo Kreller, Pittsburgh. Buffalo for B. Martin this time. Niners for Eric G. Justin says, give me filler spot 3. There you go, Justin. All right, there's the Boom Boom Room. If you want a sick helmet, there's a Bo Jackson Chrome Flex in one of them boxes. Michael Sanger figure. John Budress was first, then Michael Sanger. In that order. I put them in the order you guys grab them in. All right. But yeah, if you're looking for a sick team, Raiders have a Chrome Flex. All right. There you go, Pima. Eric G says Las Vegas. We're down to 25. There's a couple filler helmets left. But most of the stuff is pretty good. I mean, Marshawn Lynch, Aaron Donald, Dan Marino, A.J. Brown, Dual Sign Colts, Megatron, Micah Parsons. I mean, off the top of my head, like thinking what's left out there for players, I think there's one filler that I can think of. It's not a bad helmet. It's just obviously a filler. At this price point, it's okay. Earl Campbell Pro Line. Some people will call that a filler. I wouldn't. In some rooms, yeah, at this price point, I mean, there's rooms where, some price points are significantly higher. They're doing all flexes or things like that. I get it. I got no issue with those rooms. It's just we're going to alternate. Next series is going to have quite a few more paints in it, quite a few more flexes. This series was a little more than 25% speed flex. So it was a 20 box series. Next series, we'll probably have a few lower end fillers to try to offset to get the price down. Like that Chase Young 49ers paint helmet. I'll probably put that in next series to try to help the price point down and stuff like that. But we're going to try to keep the price as reasonable as we can for a high-end series. I've got Chrome Flexes coming. I've got Chrome Flexes here. Drew Brees Chrome Flexes here. I got other Chrome Flexes down there. I just got to get through them. I have a Jets Chrome Flex. I have The Chargers Chrome Flex. I can't think of everything I'll have off the top of my head, but the next series is definitely going to have more paint, more high end. The bottom end's not going to be that bad, but we'll have a couple fillers in there. We're going to have a couple TKs in there. I will probably put, I'm guessing 2 TK suspensions in the next series. It kind of depends on what happens with the stuff I got for trade. I'm probably going to put the Gifford in. I'll probably put the Maynard in. I know, Joseph, you wanted the Jurgensen. I'll try to work a trade with you on that if I can. A lot of guys message me that want the Seau. So I'm basically, there's a price point I got to be. Pima says Miami. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 filler, 1 full. 1 filler, 1 full. We still have some nice stuff in here to come out. The next series will have a Brady probably in the series and not a ticket. The ticket items next series are probably going to be a paint, maybe 2 paints. There might be like a band of 3 paints where you get to pick one of them. Oh, that's awesome, John. I like it. That's a cool pickup. The tuna. I enjoy the fact that you guys are very similar to my tastes in helmets, and you guys get it. I mean, there's guys that will see a Pro Line and they're instantly like, "Oh, that's the Pro Line. That's garbage." And the majority of the guys in this room really appreciate the vintage stuff or the period correct stuff or the players that I appreciate. And that to me is, some, like I said, some guys, they don't, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't pass up on Parcells on a Jets. That's a cool helmet. Senger's good. Pima, working off the credit wagon. I got you. Just put it in the text. Eric G. Just put it in the text. Bo, B. Martin. You guys are always good. John and Justin G. I know if you're, the end of the night payments work fine too with me. I'm pretty fine with that. I know it works with you guys somewhat easier too. Instead of sending 10 payments to the course of the night, you can just text it, and then at the end of the night, just pay it and just rate paid. A couple guys do that. Yeah, I can get Reggie White. I will probably get a Reggie White trophy again, Todd. He has Reggie White. It's a cut autograph trophy. Oh, I'm going to have a couple trophies in the series, too. The Bradshaw trophy has been fixed. He's bringing it to the show, to the National, for me to pick up. I'll probably get another Reggie White trophy. As far as getting another Reggie White helmet, I doubt I'll ever get another Reggie White helmet. They're $3,000 and up. And a lot of times at the $3,000 price point, the helmets or the SIGs are faded, bad. So I don't know that I'll ever get another Reggie White helmet. I do look for them. I will look at the National too. Oh. Man, John, both of those are cool. I like all the scripts on the Lunar, but I like the helmet, the Pro Line. I almost keep them both. I'm gonna see about building a baseball series. I gotta just check the financial thing. I was hoping this series would roll a little quicker because I have a lot of money set here for the next series, like $70,000. So I don't know where I'm going to be financially to do a baseball series. I might do a small series of 20 or something like that, Eric. And they'll be all 20 hits. Every ball will be a hit. I'll probably give a couple headliners out. and then go from there. It just depends. Like I said, this series, and having a series canned and ready to go, it's tough. I can tell you from my end to do it. It's we got, what do I got? 25 helmets left. That's it's $22,000. And then on top of it, another series set here. So, and tabs and stuff like that. So it just depends. I would love to do a little short series on baseballs, maybe a little 20 ball series, if I can get the right stuff at the right price. Yeah, I don't have to be randoms. It's the only way we can do it is randoms. And we'll do two random teams maybe, or an AL and an NL. Maybe I'll get 10 AL balls, 10 NL balls. I don't know, but it is on my agenda at the National to look. I have some stuff I want to sell. I want to sell the I have a game worn hoodie from A-Rod with prominence from the playoffs. One full, we're closed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd like to move that. Justin says a filler. All right, Justin G. If you know any Yankee fans that would be interested in that, I'll probably make somebody a pretty good deal on that. I bought it for somebody, and anyone want a Maine? It's actually got a letter from A-Rod. You actually get 2 A-Rod signatures because he signed the prominence too that he wore it. So there's a verified full-page letter that is signed by him and someone else, plus the hoodie that he wore in the AL Championship Series. If you know a Yankee fan, that is cool. I should grab that. Actually, I should post it. Someone decide either fillers or Maine. I'm going to grab that. If you guys know a Yankee fan, I'll switch the camera on. I do have a letter, full letter with it. Like I said, the letter is also signed by A-Rod. There it is. It says, signed right there. He wrote on there, game used. He wore it in the dugout between innings. The 2004 playoffs. I can promise you, you're not going to find one of those anywhere. So if you know an ultimate Yankees fan, that is for trade. Like I said, I picked it up for somebody and they didn't have the financial wherewithal in the end. I'm going to take a picture of that. I know somebody that might be interested in it. I forgot I do have a Yankee. I do have a Yankee fan. That I have Oh, it's on a box. John B, another filler. No, probably not. I'm actually going to send a person a picture of it right now. Two fillers ago. I didn't drop it. It fell on the box below it. There. I just sent it to a Yankee fan. A big Yankee fan. James Wilkins, another. One to close. Sanger to close. All right, fellas, thank you. Usually when I splurge on something and you guys, it's for somebody that is going to take it, and 9 out of 10 times it gets taken. Sometimes though, they either, they can't afford it or something like that, but the majority of the times when I purchase something like that, it moves. All right, filler, lid 4. 4 is not enough. We'll do it again. 6. Top 2 this time get to pick. Top 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wilkins and Sanger. Well, James Wilkins, another worked. Sanger, it was your original spot. Justin G, you're the first draftee again. There you go. Got you, Michael, Eric G. Thank you, guys. Seahawks. All right, Mr. Sanger. Tennessee. All right. Fill them up. Bo on top. James on the bottom. Oh, it's fillers on the bottom. We'll get your draft pick fillers coming. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 6 there. Then 1. And 2. And 2 again. 3. But I tell you, the fillers have been pretty good tonight. The filler teams have been fairly alive and well. All right, boom and boom, and let's look highlight fillers. Cowboys 1, Houston 2, Rams 3, Minnesota 4, 5, and Washington 6. So there's your choices in blue. Yeah, for sure, John. John, I need to get maybe tomorrow. I need to make the guys I need to do trades with. I really need to get a list of what you have so I can get some comps done. I want to make sure we have comp value. Because I know. So we did the Jets trade, John B. I still got United's. We got to complete, and then we'll figure something out. I got to see who texted me first, and then Junior Sale. I got to be honest. 4 people expressed interest. James Wilkins is picking next. And you guys got some pretty... Honestly, the teams you got to pick I think they're all alive. I know Minnesota is for sure. The Rams have a Donald. The Colts the Houston's alive. They're at 1. And Dallas has Micah. Who you taking? James Wilkins, James W., then John B. What's up? I know more stuff comes in here every break.
Every single one. And also my stuff's missing again. Marker.
Justin G. and Michael Sanger.
Or you can have a purple.
I got markers.
And what do you always take mine?
Houston. Michael Sanger and then John B. He's taking Minnesota. All right. All right. Any trades? Any trades? I didn't even need to do a trade deadline anymore. We just don't even need to do it anymore.
Well, most of our damn fam knows what team they want.
Yeah, well, you're chasing a big money hit to try to trade it too. I mean, That's 1, 2, 3. This is lid 5. I mean, I get it. Any way you look at it, I understand it.
Sure.
Everything's tradable though. You can get break credit. Worst case scenario.
Like when I got screwed that way.
36 by Mr. Yoda. He shafted you bad. 36. I didn't show the code. G. Kipo.
Which one?
36.
Yeah, I'll let you get it.
Why do I gotta get it? Is there stuff on top of it?
Don't you think we should probably move that?
All these helmets are gonna get moved this weekend.
No.
Photographed and boxed.
I mean, they're always in here.
Photographed and boxed.
You should probably hang it from the curtain there.
Oh, I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna put it back. It was safe and sound in a nice, it's got a dry cleaning bag in the basement so it doesn't get.
Huh. That was a little lumpy. Huh. Good luck, everybody.
That looks purple. Sanger took him on a filler.
Didn't we already have another purple one?
Who's his signature? I can't see it. Oh, it's the Hawk. He's a pretty good tight end. He's not Njoku good, but Hawkinson's pretty good tight end. Why did I think? Oh, you know what? I think Minnesota might have 2 left, or might have 2 left. T.J. Hawkinson. I ain't gonna lie.
To who?
Sanger.
Next for Singer.
T.J.
Hans is at the Rolling Stones.
Hans is at the Rolling Stones. Michael Sanger on a filler spot. Good pick. The Hawk. Box 36.
It's not Hawk, it's Hawk.
His nickname is Hawkinson.
Oh.
Minnesota goes to 4. Could Minnesota be the team with 5? Or Green Bay? I don't know. You know, Minnesota's got to have another one. Because we haven't pulled the other receiver. Hold on. This annoys me. I got to make copies of this before I drop a line. So I have it for Friday. All right. Boom, boom. Coming up. Coming right up. B. Martin is right above the line. Bo Kreller. Scott Krause. In the house. Eric G. Niners. I'll highlight the hits. No one hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll get you on the filler. All these and more. Eric G says Las. I can't believe nobody's taking Las Vegas. Oh, Scott, I got to do a trade with you too. You're on my trade agenda one of these days. Bo has been hot on Pittsburgh. He's been chasing. He did hit the Terry Bradshaw. Did you get that? Did Bradshaw arrive, Mr. Kreller? Cool. Good deal. Yeah, Bo, that stuff was... That's harder than that stuff you... That tasty cake stuff. I've only tried the cupcakes. Man, were they good. I have to watch my sugar, so I have to be gentle with those. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 and 2, and we're full. Michael's going to bed. Good night, Mr. Michael. Thank you for jumping in tonight. We'll see you Friday. Like I said, I hope to have some baseball stuff. That's the plan. Like to get one more done tonight. Maybe lay a pre. We should do a 2-box pre-fill for. We should do it. Pick one, get 2-box pre-fill for Friday. Is what we should do. Pick one, get 2, which will cut the price down, or maybe. I'm trying to decide when I'm going to go to random 2 teams. right now we have plenty of good headliners left, so I don't think we have to do that. But I'd like to figure that out. Maybe I'll. Oh yeah, for sure, John. For sure. John. I'll comp those helmets. I think you might have won both of those from me, and I'll get you a comp on them, and then we can put those towards.
Good night, Michael. I'm opening.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna open.
What are you doing?
I'm opening a tasty cake.
Oh, which tasty cake are you opening?
I'm gonna do
the coffee cake one.
Yeah.
I kind of. My sugar's probably kind of high because I've had.
Well, how about if we split it? To taste it. It's perfect. There's two little ones in the box.
What are we trying?
The coffee cake with the cream in the middle.
How much sugar is in one of those?
Don't look. You get your insulin.
Those cupcakes are so good.
How many
that he
did you
sent.
have?
I had 2. I'm only gonna eat half this.
All right.
Oh, so good.
Just eat it.
Yeah. I can't have that much sugar, Anne-Marie.
Good, huh?
Mm-hmm. Man, that's good. Wow. They don't sell those around here. None of that stuff. Can't buy any of it around here. Ema.
We may check your sugar right now. You can see it. Can I have the other one? Yeah.
What? I'll have another bite.
We do get along sometimes. Oh, no. This isn't good for dogs. No.
Man, I gotta, obviously, Bo, I gotta watch my sugar intake, but man, so far, I've had the cream-filled, what kind of cream?
Buttercream.
Buttercream filled cupcakes, and now the coffee cake. Oh, so good. So good.
Man, are these good.
Give me one more bite.
Really good.
Hostess has nothing on this company.
No.
I haven't had the peanut butter ones yet.
Vegas is problem. Hey, Daddy always shares. I don't think you're getting lucky. So you guys blow. Well, you don't share your dentist sticks or your.
Oh, they'd probably share their dog treats with us.
You really believe that for 1 second? Her?
We're close. Let's get this one wrapped up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2 full, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 full and 2 filler.
That is one hell of a good coffee cake.
I like coffee cakes. Oh, tomorrow we have to go to Are you going to Burnham Orchards with me?
I wasn't planning on
I was going to take the Viper out for a ride. I'm taking the Viper down the 42 Saturday. It's the Ace race. It's free to get in. I'm going to go watch a bunch of people I know are racing, so.
Aren't you going to check the weather first?
It's not supposed to rain.
We did up the insurance for this year, right?
Yeah. I never canceled up for those cars.
I thought we did just did fire and theft.
I'm thinking of cruise that down there. I need to put some miles on it this year anyway, so I might go down Saturday for the afternoon, watch some racing, and come back. And I asked if I can park it because you can't just park it anywhere. So I can. The Dumonts have they sponsor the race, so they have a big area with a cover. They said I can park it there. And I know Dennis Rock, a bunch of guys I know are racing out there, but they just have car trailers. Dumont sponsors it, so I know I can park it there.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna do that Saturday. Go watch a few hours of that, check it out. And then Friday we'll break. We'll have baseball stuff. We'll do helmets. I don't think it's supposed to rain this weekend.
You don't think what?
I don't think it's supposed to
Well,
rain.
just keep an eye out before you head down there.
It's not a fun car to drive in the rain.
Well, we figured that out driving home from Mill Hollow.
Yes, not fun in the rain.
No. Those raindrops feel like bullets. Shrapnel.
So I think we're gonna make the finals for IHRA. That's their their divisional championship race. And I think we're gonna make it. That race is at Quaker, and then the finals are in Mississippi. They pay you travel money, so might be going to Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Crooked letter, crooked.
How come when you were a kid that
I am so excited about training camp is opening up. Football is back. Football is back. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
kind of sad? Lost a lot of greats.
What's that?
Yeah, lost a lot of greats. A lot of people died.
In football? Yeah. Well, our generation is going to be.
And all that with Bernie Kosar,
It does suck.
Parkinson's, and liver transplant.
Yeah, Bernie Kosar is in poor health.
He's taken a lot of hits.
Mm-hmm.
He's a super nice guy, from what I understand.
He is a nice guy. The World Finals are at Holly Springs Motorsports Park. Football is back. Some players have reported in some rookies and stuff. Holly Springs Dragway is in Holly Springs, Mississippi. Directions. It is An 11-hour drive. It's in North Mississippi. Yeah, training camps are all getting ready to open. And some of the rookies I heard Caleb Williams signed his contract. I heard they were trying to do some tax stuff. But all the training camps are coming. Football's back. Madden's back. I thought about, we should have a Madden league. I wouldn't mind doing fantasy again, but I can't run it, and I'm probably going to suck because I can't put enough time into. Um, I can't put enough time. Really, Bo? You guys have a Madden league? For what system? Xbox or PlayStation? I don't have a system. Here you go. I'll put it up for everybody to see. Houston Texans reported today. First training camp of the season opened today. Houston Texans. July 19th, Chicago. Ravens on the 20th. The Chiefs. Packers on the 21st. Cardinals on the 23rd. Bills, Panthers, Bengals also on the 23rd. So are the Browns. The Browns are actually doing that thing in West Virginia again. Broncos, Lions, everybody. Next week, everybody will be in camp. It is football time, guys. Who's excited for football season? I cannot wait. Falcons in end of July. Pittsburgh's July 24th. They're actually one of the later teams. Football is back. No, I don't know that they're. I think they're going to carry it this year, Scott, and do it next year because they're actually in decent salary cap situation this year. So I don't know that they'll do it this year. I think they'll do it next year because cap space. I think the Browns have enough cap space to navigate this year, and then next year, billion cap hit. The Browns had 13 million in cap space this year, so they'll do it next year. I don't think they'll do it this year. Because if they do it this year, they just split it up over the last 3 years, and with the quarterback salaries going where they're going, it's probably would be smart for Deshaun Watson to wait anyway. You know, I mean, by the end of this season, he will be probably around the 16th or 18th ranked quarterback as far as salary goes. A bargain, considering what these other guys are making now. Yes. Cap hit 46, and then avoidable year in 27. So they'll wait. I doubt they do it this year. There's really no point because we have the savings this year, so they can take the big hit this year. It won't hurt us. And then they're only, instead of splitting 150 million, they're only splitting 96 million. Yeah, but they don't have a quarterback after this year. And if they, since they didn't sign either quarterback to an extension, if either of them play well, they're going to spend a lot of money. They're going to burn a third of that just on the quarterback. $150 will buy a quarterback. That's a fact. That is a fact. But I still think they would have been smart to extend them both 1 year. Just 1 year would have got them some insurance. Now, if one plays lights out, he's gonna hit the open market. And they're gonna have to bid against other teams. If they did a simple 1 year extension, um, I think they would at least be negotiating against themselves only. So I was kind of puzzled that they didn't try to do at least one of them for a second year. Because then they would have team control. Now, the last day of the league year, anybody can negotiate. So that means the player's going to get. Well, no, it's not that simple because of the because they're Russ Wilson's vested. They can't franchise him. Um, his tag number would be ridiculous, and I don't think they could franchise Fields either because his rookie deal is there's something with that. So I think they're limited. I really think they're limited on what they can do player wise with both of those players. I'll tell you right now. I can tell you what Justin Fields' franchise tag would be. Nope, they can't franchise him. Justin Fields will be a UFA. And Russ Wilson's vested, so I'm sure he's going to be in the same boat. Yep, UFA also. Yeah, Doc. Old Dak Prescott. I think Fields will outplay Russ. I think Russell Wilson's day. I think his time is over. In order for them to do, I can tell you Russ Wilson. Let's find Russell Wilson. Well, the problem is, Chris, is he was always running for his life. He let it rip in Ohio State. He's proven he can do that. He didn't do it in Chicago, but the dude was. Yeah, no. Well, Russell Wilson, they cannot franchise. I'm double checking Fields right now. He showed at times at Chicago that he could get the job done. They didn't go out and get any free agents to help him. They didn't do anything with the offensive line. Why is Pittsburgh not coming up? I'll tell you, if they can franchise, they can extend only. Wow. You guys think you might get Ayuk? That's really the way it's going, Scott, with the salaries, the way quarterbacks are getting paid. Man, you're almost going to be hamstrung if you sign a quarterback past his rookie deal anymore. I mean, it's ridiculous money. You look at the quarterbacks. I mean, you look at quarterback salaries. I mean, look at the money. It's crazy money. I mean, Watson's down here, and he's going to get passed by Mahomes, Allen, Dak, Aaron Rodgers. All these guys are going to move up the list. Jordan Love's going to pass Deshaun next year. They're paying Caleb Williams $39 million a year, and dude paints his fingernails. There's a lot of quarterbacks that were in the draft this year that were question marks that got paid big money, you know, and I don't know how they're going to pan out. Kyler Murray, yeah, 39 million is his, you know, first overall pick, and I think they have it already in here. I'll tell you in a second. Here's Caleb's contract. It's official. 39 million dead money. So he's a bargain, but he won't be a bargain if they here. Once a quarterback gets over into the fifth year, man, it gets ridiculous. They can't tag him. Did you read part of his deals? They can't tag him or something. So that means after 5 years, he's going to be a free agent. They can pick up his fifth year option, but they cannot tag him for the 6th year. At least that's what I had heard. That was the sticking point on his contract. So that'll be interesting. But I really think that you have to have that thought process. The Bears turned that down. That's what he wanted. But the tag's going to be $50 million at that point. So unless he's a stud, and if he's a stud, they'll renegotiate after 3 years. So I don't think it'll come to that. He's either going to be a stud or not. If he's not, they won't tag him. And if he is, they'll renegotiate after the 3rd year. That's how it normally goes. So I don't think it ever comes to that. But you never know. Most of these guys, though, if they're good after the 3rd year, they want to renegotiate the back end, and they want the guarantees after that. Because his guarantee for the 3rd year, he doesn't. It's not big, 6.1 mil. So and listen, quarterbacks are hit or miss. I mean, guys you think are going to be good and they're not, and guys that you think are going to be bad are decent. So, this year's draft had a lot of quarterbacks at the top. I think there were some mistakes. I don't think J.J. McCarthy's going to be any good. Minnesota's all in on that dude. Everybody's all in on that dude. And I'm like, he played a weak schedule in Michigan, and he didn't do anything against Ohio State. The running game, Blake Corum, they really can thank Blake Corum for a lot of their wins and their running game, not McCarthy. Yeah, that's the truth, Bo. It's tough once you get past that first contract with quarterbacks. The money they're bringing in. I mean, some of these guys that sign contracts, I don't think they deserve them yet. Quarterback money is crazy. Joe Burrow, pretty good quarterback. But Trevor Lawrence, $275 million, he choked down the stretch last year. I don't hate Trevor Lawrence, but he didn't deserve to be the second highest quarterback in the league. Jared Goff, 3rd highest paid quarterback in the league. He had 1 good year in Detroit. That's crazy. Justin Herbert, he's not achieved anything for the Chargers big yet. $262 million. Average $26.7 million a year. Half of it guaranteed. Jalen Hurts choked down the stretch. $22 million a year average. You know, crazy. Watson's contract is out of line. The guarantee helps Cleveland. The media made that whole guarantee out to be such a bad thing, but it helps Cleveland negotiate down the road. No, I don't. So I'm not saying Goff is a bad quarterback, but Jared Goff is not the third best quarterback in the NFL. Josh Allen, eighth. What is he? The 10th highest paid quarterback? 3, 6, 9. Josh Allen, 11th highest paid quarterback. Stafford, 13th highest paid quarterback in the league. Stafford, it's better than Goff. Stafford was in Detroit and played on some bad teams, historically bad teams. Fucking Geno Smith is making $25 million a year. Geno Smith is making $25 million a year. Just think about that for a second. Geno Smith, the guy that just sucked. $25 million a year. It's unreal. Jordan Love is only making $13 a year. Jordan Love's gonna get a big raise. Dak is gonna get a raise. Who knows what happens with Dak? That's a slippery slope in Dallas. I seen a comparison with Dak Prescott to Patrick Mahomes, stat wise, and Dak held a candle to Mahomes. But they choke every year. I think it's the owner and the coach. I don't understand why they signed that coach. Kyler Murray. He's got some weapons out there in Arizona this year. Then they drafted a great receiver, and they signed a couple guys. I don't know who the Cardinals all signed in free agency this year. Let's look. Arizona Cardinals. Free agency. Zay Jones, Justin Jones, a bunch of guys I never heard of. Evan Brown, Mac Wilson, not the Mac Wilson that played in Cleveland though. Desmond Ridder. They really didn't sign any big name free agents, did they? They drafted a good receiver. So the Cardinals might suck this year. Yeah, well, Seattle's, I don't know, they don't have it exactly. They have good wide receivers. I think they make Geno Williams or Geno Smith. They have good receivers in there. Oh, yeah, Lamar Jackson's contract is going to be crazy. No, the Mac Wilson they signed as a wide receiver. There's two Mac Wilsons. Because their Mac Wilson says wide receiver. But it is right. Look. Did he change positions? B. Martin? It says Mac Wilson, wide receiver. That is the Mac Wilson from Cleveland. We drafted him. And he played for New England. They have him listed as a wide receiver. Is there something we don't know about going on with Mac Wilson? How about the wide receiver contracts? They're getting just as crazy. $35 million, $32 million, $30 million, $30 million, $28 million. There's no money for... NFL has them at linebacker. It could be right. It could be wrong. They might have a typo here. The wide receiver money is ridiculous. All these guys from here up making 20 mil a year. Crazy money. Edge rusher. Take the wide receivers away. Nick Bosa's highest paid edge rusher. TJ Watt and Myles Garrett are both right there. Myles Garrett's a bargain. Giants overpaid for Burns is good, but they paid him a lot of money. I don't even know who Joshua Hines Allen. Oh, that's Josh Allen. He changed his name. I forgot. Joshua Hines Allen now. Yeah, running backs. Running backs. Top paid. McCaffrey. Look at this. Joe Mixon's 9. The 6th highest paid running back is at $9 million. Is all. Crazy money. Old Nick Chubb is way down here at $2 million. One of the best in the league. I don't know if you guys seen Nick Chubb's workout. That dude is a beast. Yeah, Brees Hall, Sauce is going to get paid, and Garrett Wilson's going to get paid too. The Jets are going to be in cap. They had a great draft, though. Those guys that they drafted are awesome. You guys got Mike Wilson, Garrett Wilson and Mike Williams. Those are both good guys. And then Malachi Corley, he's got a tremendous upside. I think he's a sleeper pick because Garrett Wilson's going to draw the coverage. Williams is going to draw a tall cornerback. And I think they can use Corley as a third wide receiver in the slot. Yeah, no doubt, Bo. Those players couldn't afford to just, work. I think the Jets are going to be competitive in the East. I think the East is going to be a tough division. I don't know if it's going to be as tough as the AFC North. I think the AFC North is going to be the toughest division in football again. There is no weak team in the AFC North. If quarterback play is decent in Pittsburgh, they will compete. Cleveland is premier. Baltimore is premier. And Cincinnati is too. So I think the AFC North is probably the toughest division in football again this year. I think the AFC East is a close second in the AFC. I don't watch as much NFC football, so I can't speak on most of the NFC divisions. The AFC South is Houston and then a clusterfuck. In the AFC West, I don't know what you get out there with Harbaugh. I mean, everybody's so high on Harbaugh. I don't necessarily get it. The Raiders, they have a quarterback problem. The Chiefs are going to probably win a division again. The Chargers have a wide receiver problem. And, after you get out of that, what else do you have? Denver, they have a rookie quarterback. They have holes. So I think the AFC West, AFC South, probably going to be Kansas City winning the West. I think Houston wins the South. I think both divisions have a chance to get a wild card, but I think the power in the AFC is Chris P. I got you. I think the power in the AFC comes from the North and the West and the East. I think Buffalo's going to be good. I think New England's, they're still a year or two away. Miami's going to be good. And the Jets are going to be. I think the Jets, if Aaron Rodgers comes back and plays, I think the Jets are the team to beat in the AFC East. I think they put together a decent defense. The edge rusher they got, that dude from Philly's a beast. Miami's going to be good. Their team speed is phenomenal, but they can't play in cold weather. Yeah, Buffalo and Pittsburgh both have wide receiver issues for sure. But Pittsburgh has a good receiver. Yeah, Yeah, Drake May is a question mark. I think New England's a couple years away, though. I think they need to have another solid draft, maybe add another wide receiver. They have free agent money they can spend next year. Um, I just think the Jets are built to win now if Aaron Rodgers doesn't get hurt. And I think Buffalo's a train wreck. I think the coach of the Buffalo Bills is a complete idiot. And it showed last year. And they let their best two wide receivers are gone. So I think Miami and the Jets should duke it out. And Miami, if Tua gets hurt, then they're done. You know? What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 2 fulls to close, or we can open another filler. Let's get one more done. And let's open a pick one, get two pre-fill 2-boxer for Friday. We'll do pick one, get two. We'll do the credit at the end. Let me look back and see how much pick one, get two was. That way we can do a 2-boxer. And the price won't hurt as much with the pick one, get two. Oh, Von Miller's done. Von Miller should retire. He's a shadow of himself. All right, so 87 and 29, so we'll double that. All right, so whenever we'll do this last helmet, and then we'll line a pick one, get two for Friday, okay? And the price will be 87 times 2. It'll be 174. You'll get 2 filler, 2 randoms, and then 58 times 58 will be the credit for the bottom 2 that don't get the extra team. Because we only have 28 teams, so 2 people won't get an extra team. So that's how we'll do it. I don't like Buffalo's coach. I don't think he's a good coach. I think that he's too passive. I think the players run over him. You know, we had that problem in Cleveland with Freddie Kitchens. He was a nice guy. He was a good coach, but not a good head coach. The players, the inmates ran the asylum, as somebody once got in trouble for saying. And I think Buffalo's got the same problem. You know, and it showed with Diggs last year, who was a complete cancer. You know, it is what it is. But who are Buffalo's wide receivers? I can tell you. Let's see. Let's go to positions. Click wide receiver. And sort by team. So here's the Buffalo receivers. Curtis Samuel. He's decent. Curtis Samuel is decent. He's decent. Matt Collins, Keon Coleman, no good, no good. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, retread. Chase Claypool, that dude just good night. Andy Isabella. KJ Hamler could be reclaimed. He might be good. Justin Shorter. Nah. Khalil Shakur. That's Tupac's brother. Xavier Johnson. Lawrence Keys. Tyrell Shavers. And Brian Thompson. They got big trouble wide receiver. Yeah, they drafted Keon Coleman. I think was the draft pick. 21-year-old. Drafted round 2 out of Florida State. But you look at if you look at this grid and we go by team, you go to like Pittsburgh wide receivers, Steelers, Cordell Patterson. That's a good pickup. Pittsburgh did good picking up Patterson. He's got some tread left. Pickens is good. Roman Wilson is not a bad receiver. He's going to be decent. Wilson's a slot receiver. He can excel. With him and Justin Fields, don't be surprised if you don't see those two guys playing well together. Watkins, Van Jefferson is a Rams retread, never made it. Scott Miller, he's, I don't know, filler. Callaway, Austin, Des Fitzpatrick, Deuce Watts, Copeland, Dre Jenkins. So really, outside of these three, a lot of question marks for the Steelers. The Ravens receiver situation's even worse. Bateman, Zay Flowers. Their best receiver is Zay Flowers. Rams got Cup and Puka. I look for Puka to have a little bit of a sophomore slump this year. Patriots. You guys got Juju Smith-Schuster. And after that, it's all downhill from there. Wow. B. Martin, I didn't know your best receiver was Juju Smith-Schuster. That's not good. Deontay Johnson went to Carolina. Jets are solid. Mike Williams, Garrett Wilson, Malachi Corley. That's a solid three right there. Is Polk their rookie? Jalen Polk, he just did an autograph signing. Yeah, round 2, 37. Polk just signed. He's their highest paid receiver. Maybe not his number one, but he's their highest paid receiver. I just go by that. He's the only receiver on their team that I recognize the name from. So some of these guys could end up being good. You look at their age. Polk is 22, 24, 25. Javon Baker's 22. Kashawn Butte is 22. David Walls has not been born yet. And Jaquay Jackson's 24. So they got a young core receivers. I'm happy with our receiving core. I like Amari. He'll resign. I like Judy. We stole Judy's a great signing for the money. Elijah Moore for the money, good slot receiver. And then after that, we got a bunch of question marks. But anyway, let's get this filled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 2 to close. The Jets did? A cornerback? Let's see what his name is. Here's the cornerbacks. Probably with this guy. Quintez Tiggers. Damn it. I get advertisement after advertisement. Yeah, this guy right here. He played in the CFL. The Argonauts. Quintez Stiggers. Drafted round 5. He could be good. You never know. He's used to covering bigger field, that's for sure. Oh, yeah? I wonder where he'll go. What's his contract like? He's a edge rusher, isn't he? See what kind of money he's making. Maybe, hey, a guy like that could work out. You never know. Judon's, yeah, he's 32 years old. Oh, he's on his last year of his contract. $10 million dead cap hit, voidable year next year, very tradable. Think he goes back to Baltimore? I love talking about football. Free agency. There's still some free agents out there that are decent. Nobody signed Tannehill. Bakhtiari is. There was talk of him coming to Cleveland to be a backup. I guess he's friends with somebody that's friends with Stefanski. I don't know. That's the Cleveland news, is that Bakhtiari might come to Cleveland to be a backup. Wow, Xavier Howard's a free agent still. Hunter Renfro's still a wide receiver. Yeah, I got the list up. These are all the guys that are out based on their salary last year. Hunter Renfro's up here. Some good names. Adoree Jackson's still decent. And Ngakwe, he's kind of not. He had a couple good years. Patrick Peterson. I thought the Steelers re-signed Patrick Peterson. I didn't know that they didn't re-sign him. Riley Reef, he'll probably retire. He's 36. You gotta look at some of the ages. Van Der Esch, he can't play. He's done. Teddy Bridgewater, he's done too. Deshaun Gibson, he's suspended. K'Wan Williams, he was decent in Cleveland as a backup. Still a lot of guys that didn't sign. Quan Alexander's out there. Jordan Kunasek, he was with the Browns. You can sort these by team. And you can see which team your players didn't re-sign. So let's go to who's in here. John B was the last to comment. So let's go to the Jets. So the Jets free agents from last year that they didn't bring back: Dwayne Brown, Carl Lawson, Cobb, Al Woods, Connor McGovern, Billy Turner, Trevor Siemian, Adinjbo, Guidry, Hall, and Perion Winfrey. That dude was going to be a stud, but can't keep himself out of trouble. I'm not surprised. And then here's the guys they lost and who they lost them to. So the Browns signed a couple Jets. Bears signed one. Zach Wilson. There you go, old Zach. Whitehead, Bryce Hall. And then here's the guys they re-signed. Laken Tomlinson just signed with the Seahawks. Yeah, he's only 29 years old and he's not that expensive. So he may be a guy that signs in training camp. You never know. You never know. He could have some deals. Some of these guys want to miss the beginning of training camp, so they don't sign a contract in the beginning so they can miss training camp and not get fined. That's kind of some of the veterans do that. And they'll stay out of the beginning of training camp only to skip the beginning of training camp. They'll have, handshake deals in place. You can look at this website's pretty cool. They got it's called the texture, team by texture. So you go to the Browns, they have 21.9% of the roster is in the elite class. 31 is high. This is based on salary, and then roster they kind of class everybody based on where they're at. Dead money, we have 9% dead money. This is Pittsburgh here. And they put everybody in there where they should be. So it's overthecap.com if you guys are into stats and stuff like I am. It'll tell you the Browns right now, they're tied for 6th as far as elite, high, and middle. Elite and high, they're tied for 3rd. Pittsburgh is 11th. Kind of gives you the roster breakdown, and every team is in here. If you guys are in it, like I'm in the stats and all that stuff, so I look at this stuff because it just interests me. B. Martin's in here. Let's go to New England. Where's New England? I don't know what kind of order this is in. Maybe we can just hit New England. Yeah. So New England, Elite High, they have the 27th ranked roster as far as elite and high ranked players. That means they just have a young roster. If you look at rookie, like rookie contracts, they have no elite players under contract. 37% of their rosters made up of rookie contracts. So they're a young team. You can do every team you can do. Here's the Jets. Jets have a lot of rookie contracts. They have no elite contracts right now because Rodgers doesn't, because he didn't play last year. He's not going to figure in that elite group. He's going to figure here, high. But they have every team. It's kind of cool if you're into that kind of stuff. See how a team's built. You just go in there and click any team you want. Let's see, Chris Peterson's in here. We can just click Chicago. Chicago has apparently a pretty high contract. They have 6 guys in the high mark, none in the elite. Montez Sweat is elite blue. They got Keenan Allen. They went out and got some studs. Chicago could be very good this year. But anyway, if you ever, that site is overthecap.com. It's very interesting. You can follow how salary cap works. You can see where your team's at. There's just a lot of neat information in there. When it comes to, you can even see like career earnings, like the highest, the highest career earnings right now. Career earnings. Aaron Rodgers is the highest career earning. He's earned $343 million since he's been a pro. Matt Stafford, $328. Brady, $317. And then it breaks down over here. I know you can't see it because of the thing, but if you look down here, like Roethlisberger, he made all his money with the Steelers. But these are, just since they've been doing it, I don't know how they started, since the salary cap, basically. You can see guys that have earned an ungodly amount of money and where they earned it at. You can put it in order by career earnings or cap inflated earnings. Which puts Peyton Manning there. Peyton Manning, because of circumvention of the salary cap. Brady's second. Aaron Rodgers is third. But anyway, it's cool. If you're into that stuff, it's a neat website. Whenever I'm looking at things, like a lot of times we talk about player contracts and things like that, I get all my information from that website. It's accurate. So, neat website. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 2 to close. 2 to close are fillers. Fillers open. Let's get through one more, fellas. And then I'll pre-line a 2-box, pick one, get 2, and we'll call it a night.
You gonna quit talking?
Well, somebody's got to talk. They're typing, so I'm talking. Eric G says, give me a filler. Let's get this one done so we can drop a line on a pre-fill and call it a night. This will get us to 1, 2, 3. This will get us to 6 tonight, which is a good night. We'll start with the 2-boxer on Friday, and I'll whatever Kelly says I can get on baseball, I will get some baseball stuff for tomorrow or for Friday, and we'll break helmets too. There's some teams with 2 hits out there. Well, Atlanta has a flex.
How many fillers left?
3 fillers and a full. Is that a Rivas Flex? I like that Devontae too. AP. Kittle. John, I got all those pictures. I'm going to put some prices on them. And then we'll work on our other trade. Um, but I am interested in the Barry. I'm interested in the Revis. I'm interested in the AP, the Peyton, the Kittle, the Chrome Flexes. So we'll do some dealing. I know we got to get this. Matter of fact, that Unitas is in a box. I'm planning on shipping it, so we'll. I'll comp these tonight. I'll make a spreadsheet. I'll comp everything tonight. I'll put prices on them, and you and I can I'll text you a screenshot of that, and then we'll figure out what we can do. But you do have trade bait that I'm interested in. And the Jets will be easy to comp because those I bought. So, and then you can get your stuff. I can send you a label too, John, for shipping. If you have like single boxes, you won't have to do shipping. I can do labels. We'll I've got a trade done with Eric G. I still have to do another trade. I gotta try to get. So I'm short on Burrow helmets right now. So I'm probably gonna trade. Eric's gonna get the one Burrow I have left in inventory. So I'm probably gonna keep the Burrow he has because right now I don't believe I have any more Burrows in stock. But I'm gonna see. And I'm hoping I can grab some stuff at the National. That's a big hope. But I might have another Burrow in stock, possibly. I just got to get through stuff, and I'm hoping, over hoping, I can get through. Let me check. Let me check something. USPS.com. I'm working on a trade with Wilkins too on that Mahomes helmet, and I'm trying to find a Tom Brady mini helmet. I need a Tom Brady mini helmet. To work on that trade. I need a Dan Marino mini too because I'm an idiot, but I'll find one. If not, I'll pick one up at the National. I know I can get a Marino mini at the National. $11 packages. Moving through the network. Yeah, we'll figure. Why would something from Nashville go to Indianapolis? If something's going from Nashville, if it's going from Nashville to Cleveland, why would it go to Indianapolis? Why is the post office broke? It's going from Nashville, Tennessee to Indianapolis to Cleveland. It's literally going to fly over our head. This track in Holly Springs, it's in North Mississippi. So it's right on the other side of Tennessee. That's not that far. It is a hillbilly looking racetrack. It's crazy. It's just, I don't get it. So I have a part coming for my race car, and it shipped from Tennessee. I don't know if I can show this so you can see it. It shipped from Nashville, picked up 17th, arrived in Nashville. That's where the place is. Departed Nashville. Processing exception, regional weather delay. There's no weather that has been in that area. So I don't know what that is. In transit to the next facility. Processing exception, regional weather. Arrived in Indianapolis. See, if I was dependent on that part to make a race this weekend, I would literally be screwed. Because the post office is terrible. Absolutely terrible. One full and 3 fillers, and then we're done with this helmet, and then we'll move on to the next one. And that will be a pre-fill. Oh, yeah. I mean, UPS has their problems. You know, right now I have a claim open for Jeanette on a helmet. And that's been somewhat of a clusterfuck. But the problems are few and far in between with UPS. When you do have a problem, it sucks because you can't talk to a human. But at least, at least, the problems are few and far in between. It just seems like everything in the post office is a train wreck. And then on its way, departed Vandalia, Ohio. Where the hell is Vandalia, Ohio? And what is that? And then I got a pre-shipment from somebody. Long Valley, New Jersey. USPS Ground Advantage. I have no idea what that is either. Probably a helmet.
Look, we
Alrighty. We're so close here. We can taste it. I thought this one would close quicker, Chris. I really did. Because the night started off pretty good. But B. Martin, are you still looking for a Mahomes jersey? Somebody's got one for sale on Facebook. We're close to getting it done. Read the vowels from Celine Dion out loud. E-I-E-I-O. E-I-E-I-O. That's funny. All right, we are close. Let's hammer this out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's hit something good. This is that new place that opens called Dale's Pub and Grub. Appetizers. Mozzarella cheese sticks. John says one more filler. Thank you, John. We're close. 2 fillers, 1 full. Let's get it done. Then we'll drop a line and call it a night. Do a pre-fill for Friday. I'm going to do, this will be 719 pre-fill. I'm going to get the line ready. There. There we go. Line's ready. Let's fill this, drop a line, and go to bed. Two fillers, 1 full, and then we're closed. And Anne-Marie is going to have to wake up. Chris P says 1 more filler. We're almost there. We're so close. So close. We're close. One filler, one full. One filler, one full. One full, one filler. Who we taking? Got Dan Marino out there. Got a painted Megatron. We got a dual sign Colts. Got a flex out there for Atlanta. Rams have Donald. Seattle's got 2 hits. Tennessee's got 2 hits.
You doing well? No?
What? No, you're sleeping. We're close, Anne-Marie. We got one full, one filler to go. And we got 8 people in here. Eric G's got 2 spots. Justin's got 2 in the filler. Chris P's got 2 in the filler. John's got 2 in the filler. Eric G's got a filler. B. Martin's in there. Who else is in there? Who else is watching?
Me.
We could filler it all away. I mean, we could do 5 more fillers. I don't care if someone would rather get a filler, and we can just close this out and make it go away. We're close. Somebody got payments. I don't know if I got payments on this yet. Oh, I just closed it. I want to close it. Damn it. What's that?
Close something new thing.
Yeah, swiping up, closing stuff. One full and one filler. Four in here. There was 9 just a minute ago. I'm guessing guys might have fallen asleep. We may just have to call this the carryover. I'd rather not since we're so close to being full.
Yep. Regular spot and a filler. Right?
We got one full and one filler to go is all. We're so close. Well,
Bueller.
anyone? Bueller? 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 Somebody grabs a filler. Eric will grab, or if someone grabs a full, Eric will grab a filler to close it. Anyone grab, anyone? Eric will close the filler if someone grabs a full.
I don't know why you keep thinking it's Friday.
I know it's only Wednesday because we haven't been breaking on Fridays.
At 9 yards, so a 10, 11 yard out here should work. Watch how fast Martin Emerson gets out of this. Even if this pass is on target, there's no way this is complete. Just absolute blanket coverage. Zero chance that pass is complete. Great coverage. Don't forget what DTR did either. A minute 18 left. They get the ball back. Watch this entire time as DTR is looking to the right, looking to the right. He's going to snap his eyes back to the left and finalize more with an absolute dart between two defenders. Super tight window throw in a big moment. Second and 5, almost in field goal range. Remember, it's 10-10. On Joey Porter Jr. there. Goodbye. Wide open. Huge first down. You can try just about anything. You're not going to cover Martin, especially in the slot. Now you're just outside field goal range. DTR dumps it down to David Njoku. Huge first down to get into reasonable field goal range. He gives us an offensive 34-yard field goal attempt straight down the middle of what a
Anyone.
how insane the Browns would be.
Can I get one?
No, you can't get one. Yeah, if you take a full, you have 2 fillers, then that would leave 3 fillers open. So we're on the same spot. Maybe everybody went to sleep. Eric taking Cincinnati. All right, I'll put Eric G to close so you know which team it is, Eric. Chris Peterson closes. Thank you, guys. I don't know who's awake, who's asleep. I know Eric's awake. He's got 3. B. Martin and Bo. They may be sleeping. I may have to collect on this one in the morning. I was gonna line a pre-fill, but I still will line a pre-fill. I just the guys are sleeping that might want to get in on it. I'm guessing. All right. That's 6. We got 6 done. I appreciate that. This is a filler. Hopefully guys are awake that are in this filler, because this could potentially be a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 is Chris P. and John B. are going to pick. I know they're both in here. Chris P. Thank you guys for closing this one. All right. Go ahead, Mr. Chris. You are picking. The Dolphins have Dan Marino. The Rams have Aaron Donald. Dan Marino's on a white mat authentic. Aaron Donald's on a flash. Good helmets for sure. Dallas has Micah Parsons. Atlanta has a Penix Flex. Baltimore has a ticket or a spin, I think. Carolina has a ticket or spin. Chicago has a ticket or spin. Micah Parsons. Megatron. Dual sign. Colts. Donald. Marino. A.J. Brown, I think. Pretty sure it's A.J. Brown. Seattle has Marshawn Lynch. And Tennessee has Earl Campbell. Those are the known teams. I don't know if you have sound, Chris. Okay, he's taking that Miami. I was just going to type it in, but Chris B. The Marino's really nice. It's signed in orange ink. It is a pretty sweet helmet. It was in a couple series ago, and it was one that we never hit it, and we ended up washing the series, and it's a really nice helmet. I think Justin G might be the only guy not in here. Justin G, are you in the room? Because you'll have some fillers to pick. All right, fillers abound. All right, Atlanta and Baltimore. These are the first two. And 2 more. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. A lot of Erics in a row. Eric is the hands-on favorite to win this. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. All right. The filler teams are, and there's 6 of them: Atlanta, Carolina, Dallas, Houston, that team, and that team. Wow. Good choices on fillers. All right, Chris P, then Justin G. Chris is taking Dallas. All right. I have texted Justin. We're going to give him a minute. Justin G, we're going to give you a minute. And then Chris P again. Well, how are we going to do this if Justin's not in? Put him in a wheel spin. We're back up to 12 people. What are you doing, Andy? What are you doing? Justin G, 2-minute warning. I could put him in a wheel spin and spin for him. I don't know who you would take. Who did Justin G take last time? He took a filler last time, I'm pretty sure. He took Houston. Who do you think he would take? I've texted him. He took Carolina. Yeah, he would take either Carolina or I think he did take Carolina. He did take Carolina once too. All right, I'm gonna put him on Carolina. He did take in this one right here. He took Carolina, and so we're going with it. All right, Chris P. If he's not back, I'm gonna make his other pick. It's gonna be Houston. Atlanta. I'm gonna give him this one because he's next. Those are the two he took. I think that's a fair way to do it, considering. And then Eric, and then John. Eric. He chased the ticket, so that's how we're doing it. I've texted him 4 times. Eric G. Philly or Tampa Bay? Philly has a hit, and I think it's A.J. Brown. I'm not sure. I don't know what Tampa Bay has hurt too. I can't recall anything off the top of my head. So you can pick Eric, and then John B will get. Yeah, I think those are the teams he took. Yeah, if he's mad at me, he's mad at me. But he's not here, so it is what it is. Tampa. All right. I keep hitting the research key. All right, Anne Marie.
Yeah.
Are you ready? I'm gonna random a number.
Yeah.
I am gonna drop a line for our pre-fill, and it is what it is. I don't want anybody to pay tonight. You pay tomorrow or pay Friday, which is tomorrow now because it's after midnight. All right, this will take us down to 23. This is lid 6. We're getting through the series. Everybody's sleeping. Not everybody. B. Martin's not texting me back. Justin's not texting me back. Bo's not texting me back. I think they're all sleeping. but they'll be in our archive. 24.
Really?
All the dogs are in it. Just hanging up over there.
Huh?
Just hang the shirt up over there.
I'm trying to find
It's behind the shirt, probably. Or it's not. Is it on the bottom down there?
it. There's one of me. I just moved it.
It's right in its way.
You just wait. When you don't take your insulin,
This is
and I'm
Earl.
waking you up.
All right, I'm switching the camera. All right, good luck, everybody. Like I said, I'm gonna drop the pre-fill because I said I would.
Alright. Look, everybody.
Ah, purple.
That's 3 purple lips.
It is 3 purple lids tonight. Well, that's Jordan Addison. I knew there was another Minnesota in there. And that's B. Martin, who's sleeping. So B. Martin,
Well, congrats.
Minnesota again. Second Minnesota. No, only 2 Minnesota. One was Baltimore. One purple lid was Baltimore. So 24 is Jordan Addison. Let me write on the post-it note.
Thank you.
Minnesota goes to 5.
Oh, Jesus.
So we broke Ticket, Hawk, Garrett Wilson, Ed Reed, Jordan Addison. No big uns tonight.
Thank you guys for filling it. I don't know how you
Yeah,
filled
thank
it.
you for filling it. I'm gonna drop this. I don't want anybody to pay. Should we? Maybe we shouldn't do the pre-fill.
Why?
Should we drop the line on the pre-fill?
Why don't you drop
Yeah,
the line?
I'm gonna drop it just to give you guys, because you guys stuck around.
Why don't you
Hey, I'm gonna drop a line for pre-fill.
drop the line and then put it in the on the
Pre-fill.
Facebook?
I will. There's a pre-fill. Don't pay tonight. Don't text tonight. Don't do anything tonight. If you want to jump in, you can. If not, it's okay.
What does that mean?
well,
Don't
it's-
text tonight. Just
Don't text a tab.
Yeah.
So it's all good. If we don't, you know what? We'll just start it Friday. Eric wants the Niners. So if you want to grab one, you'll get 2 randoms. It's right up here. Pick one, get 2 boxer, 174 per team pick, 10 total spots. Bottom 2 spots in rando get 58 back. Okay, so I'm sure Bo and B. Martin, when they wake up, are probably going to grab teams. Fillers will fill a little differently. They won't be 29. They'll be 58. And it'll take 3. They'll go in batches of 3. So, and Eric's is Las Vegas. We'll have to sell 10 spots, but we'll open 2 lids. So, but that's all good. I'm going to put the headliner list. John wants a filler, so you can get a filler too. But nobody send or text or anything for tonight. We'll do it all on Friday. Friday, I'll have some baseball stuff in. Whatever Kelly emails me tomorrow, I'll grab some stuff. I don't know what it'll be. But we'll definitely have some stuff for Friday. And then next week will be Monday, Wednesday, and probably Thursday. B. Martin will probably grab Bills, and Bo will probably grab Pittsburgh. More than likely. There's a lot of good teams left. We shouldn't have an issue filling 10 teams on a 2-boxer with fillers. There's enough good stuff left in here. Well, we know Houston has another hit. Rams, Dolphins, Philly, Pittsburgh. All these have hits left for sure. So, yeah, pretty good chance. But I'm sure I'll text all those guys tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'll text them right now again. Texting them. That way they can see it when they wake up and they can text me and grab their team. So, all right. I'll leave you guys with the headliner list. So, I can tell you on what we have left. Well, I guess I probably can't. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11, 12, 13 with spins, 14. So 15 of 23 left are right in front of you. 15 of 23 because you got, I said 3 spins. We have 2 Brady tickets left. So 3 spins, 2 Brady tickets. Seattle has a Marshawn Lynch. Salute to service. Tennessee has an Earl Campbell pro line. So you know one of each of those. Plus they have another, Seattle and Tennessee. Now they could be a ticket or they could be Will Spin. I don't know off the top of my head. Houston's at 2, but I'm pretty sure there's another Houston left. You know, I probably shouldn't highlight that Houston because I'm not 100% sure on Houston. They're at 2. I don't want to highlight it because I could be wrong. So, all right, we're going to leave it at that for the night. I'll wait for text messages from those guys. Anybody wants to jump in on the pre-fill, text me. Fillers are open. We'll sell them in batches of 3. We need 10 to close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's easily 10 to take. So we're going to open 2 boxes. So there are only a couple teams that can have 2 hits left. Seattle, Tennessee, and Buffalo are the 3 teams that could have 2 left. I don't think there's any other duplications. And there are teams in blue that have hits that are not known. And then once we get under 20, I'm probably going to go to random 2 teams. So that's it. Say goodnight, Anne-Marie.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging with us.
Yep, and we'll see y'all.
It's more than half over.
Yep. Hump day's over.
Mm-hmm.
See you.
Have a good night.